right? We assume going to get franchise tagged by the Indianapolis Colts.
For sure.
Just like who else is getting franchise tagged, they're saying?
Brandon Aiyuk.
Yeah,
Brandon Aiyuk.
They're talking about.
Hey, what's going on with Brandon Aiyuk? So his brother posted on Instagram stories, and then he also, I believe, posted on Instagram stories. You know, kind of cryptic, but we're all just like, this is certainly them not happy about how the Super Bowl went. And Drayshawn Hudson, this is the exact reason why we leave in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, 49ers, for drafting my brother. We are forever grateful. BA to Vegas. Why does your all-pro 1,300-yard receiver have 3 catches in the Super Bowl? I mean, those are valid questions by most fans of the San Francisco 49ers. And then Aiyuk also posted, don't forget what got you there.
Yikes.
With the eyeball emojis. I don't know who he's talking to there. I don't know if he's talking to Kyle Shanahan. I don't know if he's talking to Brock Purdy. I don't know if he's talking to his brother. I don't know if he's talking to, maybe something that we have no idea what's going on about, maybe a business opportunity he's a part of. But everybody's automatically assuming he's saying it towards the Niners. And I would like to be on record as saying that Brandon Aiyuk this year became a clear number 1 wide receiver for the team. Brandon Aiyuk made a lot of money for himself going into free agency as a wide receiver with the year that he had. Now, will he get franchise tag? Probably still a shit ton of money. Nobody likes franchise tag. I hope everybody gets a long-term contract and gets the maximum value that they have earned and deserve. But it's like sometimes some games, like things aren't going to go right. Spagnuolo's defense is something that has been talked about over the last 3 weeks as being maybe the greatest defense that has been assembled during a playoff run. And now he is the one that is actually leading this particular year for this entire dynasty. So maybe there's a chance that Brandon Aiyuk doesn't have the great, maybe he gets eliminated from a game. Yeah. Maybe Brock Purdy misses Aiyuk a few times. It's like, I don't like the immediate burial of team whenever something does not go right, especially whenever you are about to make a bunch of money and everybody views you being a fantastic wide receiver and a great guy. Now, I appreciate the fact that they feel like they got to call somebody out and remind them, like, hey, this is the guy. We all agree with that. But man, that is just like that sucks.
Don't love it publicly, but
me neither.
He's a wide receiver. He's a wide receiver, so I'm buying stock in Brandon Aiyuk. Every year he's taking a step, and obviously you want the ball. And Kansas City Chiefs played a ton of man-to-man coverage. So as a number 1 wide receiver, if I'm getting man coverage, I don't care who's across from me, McDuffie, Snead. Give me an opportunity, throw me the ball. So I understand his frustration. Don't love the social media part of it, but as a number 1 wide receiver, we saw it with Kelsey. The first half, like, hey,
tackled in.
It wasn't on IG, but hey, I'm gonna get right in your face right now. Get me the damn ball. So maybe go that route. Maybe give Shanahan a little.
And also, I would love that Brandon Aiyuk in Indianapolis.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Great brother, you're gonna love this place. You say you're going to Vegas. You guys need to maybe see Indianapolis. Look at this. Look at this scene.
Come on. That's how the sky looks every night.
That's it.
I just looked it up on Spotrac. He's on his 5th-year option next season. So that would actually be like that'd be like a get out of here situation.
They picked it up?
Yeah, they picked it up before the season. I think it's like 14-8 or 14-9.
So he wants long-term deal.
Yeah.
Or he wants out.
That's like half the top of the market.
Yeah, well.
Tyreek.
I think and they're thinking about 30, 40 million potentially for Justin Jefferson. Who knows what he's going to end up making in this entire market. So that wide receiver market's only going to change, I think, as the years go on, as the offense continues to grow what it is. But it just feels like a new trend.
Yeah.
People just burying their teams. It's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's so, you do what you got to do, I guess, business-wise, and whatever makes you happy. And if this ends up working for Brandon Aiyuk, whether he gets a long-term deal, or he gets the ball more, or he gets happy, whatever the case, he gets to move on, whatever he wants to do, it's like, this is just an uncomfortable situation whenever you're trying to build a squad, try to win a damn Super Bowl, but you got to get your money, I guess.
And, the family thing is one thing. I feel like we see that no matter what. Obviously, you've seen it with Dak's brother. Yeah, that has been going on forever. Him putting on his own story kind of stinks. But how do you feel? It does. How do you I mean, I love it because maybe he's coming to New England. How do you feel?
He's coming to Indianapolis.
I doubt that.
They say he's going to Vegas, but that's just Instagram.
Yeah, no, he's just going to Vegas to have fun. He's not going to football.
No quarterback out.
But how do you feel about the two? Because this is kind of the opposite, but also the same thing as Team 3. Do you rather the family members of the players with their names at least on it coming out and saying it, or would you rather the Team Aiyuk? Hey, it was a great season.
So you know what I do? I lump it all together.
Okay,
because Team 3 feels like a family to Russell Wilson.
Amen.
They are.
When Team 3 speaking, you feel like it's Russell Wilson's family speaking.
Sure.
Simpatico. And whenever they come out the night before and say, Russell Wilson thinks this offensive line stinks, thinks Pete Carroll's a doofus, thinks the offensive coordinator won't let him cook, and then Russell Wilson has an appearance on Dan Patrick's show the next day and goes, whoa.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's Team 3 saying that. Well, Team 3's in all your Instagrams. I see him. You got the cardio doctor. You got the arm strength coach.
What?
You got the right calf strength coach, right?
Photographer coach.
Photographer coach and photographer.
Breathing coach.
Backwards treadmill coach.
Backwards treadmill coach.
Yeah, it's a
Just
big
put
deal.
that one out a couple weeks ago. It looked good.
High knees on a plane coach.
Shoulder pads coach.
There's, in Monaco coach.
Because he has to carry him.
So that Team 3 we get is a big company.
Vast.
A big, got social media. We didn't even dive into the social media.
My God.
The email newsletter team.
Yep.
The dorsal fin football.
Probably action figure team.
Russell Wilson team.
Phone team.
So I guess Team 3 could certainly be a lot of people. Where Russell
Google.
Wilson could say, they don't know. They misunderstood what the other half of Team 3 was saying. When it's a family member, you know exactly that it's coming out. It's tough for the team, the player, to even be like, sorry, that wasn't.
I don't know.
I just feel like plausible deniability is at least a little bit allowed with Team 3. When it's coming directly from you or from your
family.
Team, it's really in the locker room. I think it's not easy to just say, that wasn't me. I never said that. You're wrong. But with that being said, if he makes 4 catches in the first week, who cares?
Yeah.
Nobody cares. There's been a lot of drama that has happened in the past publicly. And then once you kind of win a little bit, nothing matters anymore. Or is that just a little red flag? That's an indicator of more problems that are coming to the San Francisco 49ers. Is he just echoing the sentiment of a lot of players on that team thinking to themselves, whoa, how come when the biggest moment comes we don't play? That's sports media in a nutshell right there.
If I would put more into it if it wasn't the day after the Super Bowl. Like
A
little emotional, a lot of
Hungover,
frustration, maybe a little hungover.
Pissed hungover,
sad drinking is tough.
Exactly.
There's a lot of emotions involved in that. Sad and mad drinking is tough. Shouldn't do that. But I would put more into it if it was then. You know, if he had the same thoughts, a month from now, 2 months from now, then maybe it's an issue. But right now, it's all good.
Well, right now, all eyes are on them, though.
Yes. Yeah.
So I would almost rather a month from now, personally.
Let it fester.
As opposed to right now when everybody's looking to kill the San Francisco 49ers and Kyle Shanahan for giving up a 10-plus point lead again in the Super Bowl. And again, yeah. It happened again.
It doesn't stop at 10 either. I mean, he got that bitch up to 25.
Well, that was offense coordinator.
Yeah, so excuse me.
Okay,
True. That was not, I agree.
That was in a different city, and they lost to a different team.
A different Super Bowl.
What team did they lose to?
It was the New England Patriots, baby. Greatest game in the history of the NFL football.
Well, it didn't have the most amount of viewers.
No, but it was still the greatest game.
202 million total.
It's a lot.
We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Roger Goodell said 200 million.
He wasn't putting that out there for no reason.
There was no chance this graphic had any number under 200 on it as the highest number
is it real?
on the graphic. What's that?
What?
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
I'm wondering it too.
They put out our
Yeah.
numbers.
It's real.
They put out our numbers. I'm like, sure.
Well, yeah, I don't believe those ones either, though.
That seems real.
I don't believe those either.
Meaning, none of it. And we've had this view, though, on numbers
Yes.
We have.
for a long time because, it's an archaic system.
That.